What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? All right. Let's talk about some stuff that's been going on, shall we? Well, there's Brandon. Hello, Brandon. How are you? Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking. Hello. Howdy. How are you guys doing today? Never again, I say. What's up? Sort of talk about some things, some goings on here on the YouTubes. There's Dorothea, Summit Dave. Hello. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. There's a lot of firsts. That's been had the Misty Woods. Famous last words. That's right. Never again. I swear. This is the last time. Oh, yeah. But yeah, there was lots of firsts going on. I mean, we had first trips and first trips since restrictions, and first vlogs from somebody who does a lot of live streams. A lot of firsts going on. Interesting stuff. How many cameras do I have? At the moment, I have 3. That one. Ooh. It blinked. What happened? Oh, well. But yeah, I got 3. Okay. Well, let's just jump into it then, shall we? I'm not waiting for nobody else. We're just going to go ahead. First up, we got Lola. Lost on Land again, our friend Lola. Her and Vicky, they were on their way to Tennessee when, yeah.
Good morning, friends. Man, we had a great night's sleep here last night. We're a little free campsite near Hayes in Arkansas. We were going to get up and get out of here early, but we have really been enjoying our morning. Vicky had her coffee. I had my Pepsi. We do need to hit the road, though. We are heading east. We're going to try to do some lunch in Nashville. Let's do this thing, guys.
What's up, Vida Travels, Miss Paula? Hello. Question was, what was it? Forever best friend. Hello. We're going to be talking about you today here in a minute, too. I lost it. Oh. What is with the puppet and what do you do with it, or is he just there for the camera? Well, the puppet is kind of a long story. A fellow named Bruce Brunger made that puppet for me years ago. And it is, it's supposed to be me before I turned white. But yeah, he has the same headphones, the glasses and everything. But yeah, he made that for me years ago, and he sits back here and chills. He has his little spot. But yeah, he's his name is Seymour. I'm blind, so I'm BlindViews, and he is Seymour. Get it? See, I'm a little bit clever. Forever. Oh my! I knew my ears were burning. That's right. It's all good. Don't worry. All right. Well, where are we going next? Oh, new. We're going to start with firsts. But first, we're going to talk about, Lola and them. They had a little meetup in Tennessee. It was Lola and Vicky, the Dan Van, Frugal RV Gal, and lessons from Lila, and Nana Cat. That pops in here. Some of you guys might know Nana Cat and Trisha, who I call Boo. So yeah, they had a little meetup, little get together. So it was fun, and that's what the videos are. Them guys on their way to the meetup. So I would expect sometime this week, maybe we'll get some videos from the actual meetup. All right, now on to some firsts. Hey, there's Frugal. There she is. Speak of the devil. See, I said her name, and poof, there she is. But yeah, we had some firsts, and the first was Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl, my homie Romy. She did hook the trailer up to the den, her new den, her new rig, but she didn't really go anywhere. So she took her maiden voyage. That's right, first trip with the den.
In the rain. There's Shooting Star and the den.
There she is. Got the den all built out, ready to go. Hooked the rig up to it, and away she went. So that was basically her maiden voyage with the new rig. Poshcats Camping, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? And speaking of firsts and Poshcats Camping, they had some travel restrictions and all that good stuff, and they got to go out camping for the first time, not their first time, but their first time in a long time since the restrictions were lifted.
The Poshcats Camping and Caravan Club site. Been sitting on the mat here on the pitch all afternoon. The sun's now going down, and literally in shirt sleeves, you know. Can't believe it. It's just like July. Lovely little sun trap. I'll show you the pitch, and then tomorrow I'll take you for a little walk around the site.
Nice looking spot. So yeah, when you're stuck in a travel restriction and everything, yeah, you just can't wait to get out. So as soon as those restrictions were lifted, there they go. They went up and they got their first one in under the belt. Let's see where we at here. Carrie Joe, hello there, dear. First time in 2021. That's right. You guys were patiently waiting. Looks like you found a nice spot to go take your first trip to. Really nice, quaint little spot. Well kept. I just am so glad you guys got out and you had fun. That's all that matters, right? That's the important part. There's Boo. I love Lucy. Hello, hello, hello. Alexander, breaking news. Did you hear Live Screw and Carolyn are a thing as of late? They've been a thing. Celtic Nomad, hello, hello. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, new first. We're still on first. We have a channel I've been following for many, many years, going with the Wynns. They were kind of in the similar situation as Poshcats. They were stuck at Fiji and some other little islands, and they could not go anywhere for a while. But their boat was up, dry docked, getting some things done, and then it was typhoon season or some shit, and then they were getting everything ready, and they are doing an ocean crossing. They got permission to go to New Zealand. So they're heading to New Zealand, and yes, it's not a first, but it's a first time in over a year that they got to do an ocean crossing. So they're getting all ready. They are crossing off lists of stuff that they're doing.
Beautiful job.
Well, I probably shouldn't play that because they probably pay for that music, and I'm probably going to get whacked. I'll probably have to get rid of that somehow. I didn't think of that until I hit that play button, and now, yeah, I'm going to gonna get a copyright strike, or they're gonna take all my whole $2, my 52 cents or whatever I'm gonna make off this. They're gonna take my money. Oh man. Where is Marilyn? I don't know. I think Marilyn went to the dentist today and some stuff. Let's see where we at. All the community in the UK are so excited to be back on the campsite. Yeah, I bet they are. All right, what else? Where else? What else we got going on here? Oh, I can't see. Oh, we have what the hell's her name? Keeping Your Daydream. That's right. Keeping Your Daydream. A couple of days ago, I did a video. I said about them. They're doing this new series. Kathleen Klein, Lurking While Cooking. Cool. They're doing a new summer series where they are renting literally the ABCs of camping. They're renting a Class A, a B, a C, and then I guess a fifth wheel and everything. But anyway, they rented this ginormous Class A. And that was the first one. Linda, Lady Redskins, hello. That was the first one of the series, and they took it out and cruised around in it. Well, the latest video, they went ahead and did a kind of like a little tour and showed everything on the inside. They didn't go through the outside and all the stuff, but they did a tour of the inside. The thing is nice. That is for sure, no doubt about that. It is a ginormous thing. And but to hear their review, I don't know if they're going to put it in a video later, but they kind of sent you over to their website to go see the review. But I was like, nah, I ain't doing all that. Tell me the review now, damn it. I'm watching you on YouTube for a reason. But anyway, after the Class A, they returned it. And I think next is a Class C. And what they're doing is they're renting each one, and they're going to tell you the differences between them and their experiences with them and how one was to drive and park and get into here and there and everything. So I'm interested in seeing the whole series, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, Keeping Your Daydream. Good channel. Good folks. What's up, Mayhem? Lurking while doing absolutely nothing. There you go. I think they should have kept the A a bit longer. I think they should have got an A that was more normal, shall I say? Not one that cost $1 million. I know it was an older one, but yeah, big triple axle and all that. Yeah, I think, they should have got one that was a little bit more in the price range of the average person. They didn't have to go all buck wild with it, but that's just my opinion. I'm just a poor white trash guy watches YouTube channels from Pennsylvania, so yeah, that's right. More realistic for more realistic people. I do like their channel though. I do enjoy them. We got Six String Steve. He did a little review on a what was it? Some little tent thing that, just kind of like mesh sides and stuff. You see if I have it written down here. Let me see if the blind guy can see. Ozark Trails Screen House. Yeah, pretty nice little review. A little, I think it was a little Walmart thing, just under $60, like $58, $59. So he does a nice little review. Pretty big, decent size. He said he's like right around the 6 foot mark, and he can stand up in it and all that other good stuff. But nice little review. Interesting. I don't know how long that thing will last. It seemed to be a little bit cheaply made, but hey, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? All right, now, Forever Best Friends. Hey, I think they're in here. That's right. Nice little video. Well done. Land Between the Lakes. That's right. Nice little video. And, well, let's just do it.
van. Here
Sorry.
we go. We're going to take an adventure. Let's go.
Boy, I blew that, didn't I? It's Adventure Day.
So we're at McDonald's getting some breakfast. Rosie's all excited. And of course, our eyes go to this amazing bike. And then we meet this amazing cyclist. Hello.
Hey,
All right, what's your name?
Jared.
Jared. And
So there you go. If you want to see where they went and you want to hear all about Jared and his travels, go on over to my new friends at Forever Best Friends. Very nice video, very well done. They went to a 1800s homestead. Let's see, where else did they go? They've seen a couple of things. There's a bunch of stuff in here. A really cool store. I really liked the little store that they were in. Very interesting. Oh, Bison and Elk Prairie. That's it. But yeah, it was very, very cool video. Very well done. Nicely shot. Nicely edited. There's Glow. Glorious Life on Wheels. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Anybody I missed so far? Land Between the Lakes is a very nice area. Yes, it was a very, very nice video. I enjoyed it. Campgoer 1, hello there. Vancy Adventure, hello, Daryl. So yes, going over right there. Forever Best Friends, there they are. If you love fun travel, this is dog friendly. Check us out. History with a touch of humor. Yes, very well done. I enjoyed the video. I am glad I found them, and I am watching their stuff. Very, very good. So go over and check them out. Right there she is. Her name. I know you can't click on like we used to be able to, but there's the name. Punch that in your search bar and go. Give them a look-see. And like I always say, I can send people over, but the channel has to do the work to keep them there. So hopefully you enjoy them as much as I do, and you'll stay around and keep watching. Oh, I did forget to mention one first. Back when I was talking about firsts, the list of firsts, how could I forget? Paula, Vida Travels. She had her first vloggy type video. Now she is the queen of the live stream panels where she has folks on, and she chit chats with people and does interviews, and she has badge come on and all that. So she is the queen of the live stream panels. But she did her first vlog type video. Very interesting, very nice to watch, very nice to see something a little bit different from the lovely Vida Travels. Skipped right over that when I was talking about first. Damn, I'm slipping. Okay, now back to it. Let's see what we have Carolina Tony. Carolina Tony, he was running around what was it? South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina. North Carolina, was it? Yeah, North Carolina, I believe it was North Carolina. One of the Carolinas. There's Maryland. I had just finished dinner with Carrie Joe. Let me know you were live. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody was asking about you a little bit ago. But yeah, very cool. So Carolina Tony, yeah, he was in, I'm pretty sure it's Carolina. It was one of the Carolinas. I think it's North Carolina. But he was checking out a whole bunch of waterfalls and some really cool ones. And then this is the part I liked. It's because I'm from Pennsylvania. We got a lot of covered bridges and shit. So yeah, he had come across a covered bridge. Pretty cool stuff. He's got a bunch of shots of different waterfalls. There must be a bunch of them right there in that one area, because there was You got a couple in there, man. But very cool video, very nicely shot, very nicely done. Nice little editing work there for my buddy Carolina Tony. If you're into some scenery and some waterfalls, go over and check him out. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Oh, let's see what else was going on today here on the YouTubes. Oh, we had Chrome. Chrome was working on the Ambo, ripping and tearing on the inside. Oh, what we got going on, Maryland? Oh, put the Forever Best Friends link up there. Thank you, Maryland. Appreciate it. Do appreciate it. But absent, my grandson was in the hospital for 24 hours due to severe strep. Ooh. He's doing much better now in his home. Oh, well, that's good to know. Thanks for letting us know he is okay. I'm glad to hear he's doing better, Linda. Dorothea likes Tony's voice. Yeah, Tony's a good guy, man. I got to hang out with him. He was here in Gettysburg, and we met up, and I spent a day with him running around. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. I like Tony. Good dude. How old are these bridges? That's a good question. I don't know. They look pretty old. I'm not sure there where he's at. I know we have some really old ones around here. There's lots of them. We have lots of covered bridges here in the state of Pennsylvania. But yeah, very, very cool stuff. And let's see, what else was going on? Oh yeah, Chrome with the Ambo. He was ripping and tearing on the inside, getting ready to do some stuff. I think he's going to take a break from it and go traveling a little bit in the back country just to get a break. And then we had Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. He jumped on the aeroplane and went to Orlando to go to Disney. Left his kitty cats, that's right, Jax, and the new one. I forget its name already. But yeah, he left the kitty cats at home and he misses them already. And that was about my little rundown for what we had going on. And I did put up a video earlier about the wildfires that had a few of the Nomads running. So I hope you go over and check that out today. If you have not, I would appreciate the view and a thumbs up, and a comment would be really awesome. All right. Well, that's all I got for that stuff. Anywho, let's see. Carrie Jo thinks she'll have a fire tonight. First time this year after the wind dies down. Yeah, I was just thinking about that myself. Camo Day said, Tara. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, I was just thinking about that myself, Carrie Jo. I have a, it's a propane fire pit, but I got a propane fire pit out back because I live in the city. And we don't do that open flame crap. Plus, it's cool. You don't have to worry about the embers floating around or anything. But anyway, I got a big day bed out in the backyard. And I was just thinking about that the other night. I was like, man, it's cool. It's not too cold. And before it gets too hot and the bugs get all bad, I should take my ass out back there and fire up the fire pit and sit out there. I might have to do that here soon. He must miss Mickey Mouse. Yeah, he misses Mickey Mouse more than the cats. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, though. He actually... Not that he went to Disney. Disney's not my thing. It's his thing. That's fine, but it's not my gig. But you know, to each their own. The same with the Mickey Mouse collection. If I was to collect things, it wouldn't be Mickey Mouse stuff. But again, to each his own. But I do think it's cool that he just kind of up and left the RVs and everything and just jumped on a plane and went. Kind of interesting. Camp Goer one said, "There's a clone here." Is it a clone? Is it? See, when they took that little thing away that you can go over and click and go to their channel and check, that made it really, really difficult to go check on these things. What if it's the real one? Hey, welcome, more than welcome. Thanks for the info. tear. And when he said it, it popped. But if not, if it's a clone, that sucks. But anyway, any which way, as long as you're being nice. If you're a clone, I guess you can stay. And again, if you're the real Dave, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Nice. I'd like one of those sometimes. Yeah, they're nice. They're fun. They don't. I mean, a bottle of the little propane. The normal little propane bottles that go at your grill. That's what are they? The 20-pounders. It lasts a long time. Every time my daughter has a fire, we take her box of shreddings to burn. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. We used to do that when my stepson lived where he used to live. We'd take a bunch of crap up there, old stub work, pay stubs and everything from when I was working, and all kinds of other crap. Instead of sitting here shredding everything all day, I would we'd take it up there and throw it on the fire. I liked making when I was 8. I was really never a big Disney fan, period. Mickey or any of that stuff. I was really never into all that stuff, even as a kid. I like Disney World, but haven't been there in about 25 years. That was enough for me, yeah. We all have different tastes in what we collect, whatever makes you happy. And yeah, exactly. That's the way I feel. And that's, that's why I say it's not my cup of tea, but hey, I'm not the one spending the money on it, and I'm not the one making room for it. That's up to him and whoever else. I agree 100%, Linda. I thought that was Camo Dave's clone. It's not. There was 2 clones that used to come in here, Camp Goer. I have both of them blocked. One was I forget what. One was just like this. It said Camo Dave, and it was the same picture and everything, but they were in here fucking jawing off, saying all kinds. And I was like, me and Dave might be on the outs, but he doesn't talk like that. And I clicked on it and went, and it wasn't him. I deleted that one, but I was just amazed that it was the same. There was no little star or a dash or anything that I saw. It was like a clone. And then the other one was, I forget what it was Camo Dave something. But yeah, so far 2 of them I do got blocked. It's really me. Can confirm. Well, welcome. Badge. Okay, what is the topic? Snow shovels? No, there will be no talk of snow shovels. Not until next winter. I'm done with snow shovels, damn it. I just gave a little rundown of videos and things that was going on, and we had a bunch of some firsts going on, so yeah. How do they do that? I don't know. I love Lucy. I always wondered that too. What's up, Mike B? Yeah, I always wondered that too, because I know a lot of places, that name is taken, but yeah, I thought they'd at least have to put a dash or a star or something. Yeah, YouTube's funny that way. You do all kind of dumb shit like that. And then you can get your channel shut down 100 times, and all you got to do is just make another one. So it's like, what's the point? You might as well just leave them up. I don't know what happened and how they did the whole Elvis thing where he's finally got booted, but I wish they would do that more often with more people. But what are you going to do? It's YouTube. They do what they want. We're just here to play along or not. What do you say? You and Camo shake hands and stream for the YouTube fun because of the oddly compelling nomads. I think CD would like that. Hey, I'm good. I kind of did the whatever. I'm done. I'm not talking about him. I'm not bashing him. I'm not saying anything. It's just cordial. Let's put it that way. Cordial. No more tit for tat or going back and forth. I'm good. I'm good. Waving from Pahrump. Tiny. Tiny. Are you really tiny? Or are you the Bob? You're really the Bob, aren't you? Pahrump. It's a cool place, but a very funny name. I do like saying it though. Pahrump. Pahrump. I guess it's not a f. It's a p. Pahrump. How do you clone? Do you need a test tube? No, it's even simpler than that. All you need is an email address. Apparently. Mayhem, it's like everybody is getting tired of YouTube. But like BB says, what is the game? Yeah, see, well, Saucy just made a video where she is a little discouraged and, you know, is taking a break from the YouTubes and going elsewhere and everything. And, you know, she says, you know, here on YouTube, she makes a video and, you know, you spend hours making and editing and rendering a video and then waiting for YouTube to render it and upload it and do all its thing. And next thing you know, you got a couple hours into it and you get, you know, she gets 50 views and she's over on her new platform and she's getting 38,000 views and it's really easy. She's on the boat with limited Wi-Fi and everything, connectivity. It takes her sometime hours just to upload a video, and over on her other platform, poof, it's up in no time. So it's like, hey, you know, it's one of them things. You YouTube or you don't. Again, it's a whole different thing for she's working and everything else. She does have her job and everything, and she's doing other shit. So yeah, when you get into all that time-consuming thing, and it's little reward for the effort, it is discouraging sometimes. But for me, it's a different thing. I don't have to work around a work schedule and all that stuff. It's just something. It's something for me to do. It occupies the blind guy's time, keeps me out of trouble and out of the wife's hair, and you know, shit like that. But yeah, it can be a little frustrating when you put all kinds of time and work into it and you don't get the reward. And you never know what it's for, why. But yeah, it's just the way YouTube is. It's the nature of the beast. Okay, folks, this 90-pound RV table not going to move itself, so I better get to it so I can scrub the rest of the carpet. All right, Dorothea. Let's see. Doctor canceled my appointment again. The governor here used to have a state trooper bodyguard called Tiny. He was about your height. Hi, all. Nice to be here tonight. What's up, traveling donkeys? Hello, hello, hello. I haven't seen Saucy's video yet. My YouTube notifications are all wonky. Yeah, they get that way. Well, I'm glad you're here, BlindViews. Oh, well, thank you. 3 Sheets. Hey, how you doing? Spoiling Eric's upcoming videos. First, he spoils about the kitten, then blabs last week about him taking a plane. Oh, I don't watch Dave, so I don't know what he's talking about, or who he's talking about. If he broke, you know. I did hear something. Again, I get emails, everyone. Did you hear this? Did you hear it? Like, no. So, yeah. Saucy really just wanted enough subs and view time so she could do lives. Yeah, that is true. Camp One, you know, CD and I don't always see eye to eye on everything, but we come to agree to disagree, but still remain pals. Well, I'm glad you worked it out, because I know back there for a little while ago, you guys were kind of at it, having a little tiff, and you weren't supposed to be over here and all that good stuff. But I try to bounce anybody that stirs any shit, and I hope that you feel that you can come over and you're not attacked, and I will keep you safe, and the ladies in blue will do their job, and we all know they do. So I'm glad you guys worked it out, that's for sure. Badge said, well, notification never worked for me. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I started doing the Thursday at 7 p.m. thing. That way you don't have to worry about notification. All you got to remember is Thursday at 7 Eastern time, be here. I'll be here. No notification needed. Let's see what we got here. Well, he doesn't get his facts right, that's for sure. Oh, you unsub 3 sheets? Oh, geez, you know what they call a redhead who gets upset? A ginger snap. Stay safe tonight. Oh, 2, 4. All right, Celtic Nomad. I like that ginger snap. Oh, snap. The gingers on a warpath. That's like my girl. My girl Casey Roman. Call her the Ginger Ninja. She's awesome. My shirt blends in with my yeah, I guess it is kind of like, oh, wrong side. Wrong. Kind of same color. Kind of does blend right in there, doesn't it? Nomadic Weather Bear. Yeah, Casey did a nice little video too. It wasn't nomad-y, but it was pretty cool. Michael Sinclair, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. That breaks down the differences between mobile, modular, and what was it? Prefab, manufactured. Yeah, prefabs, same difference. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Nice little interesting video. But again, I'm partial. I am a fan of Miss Casey. I think she's awesome, and I could listen to her little sarcastic attitude. I could listen to her read the phone book probably. Yeah, I think she's cool. Us redheads stay united, so watch out. That's right. The redheads do stick together. That's for sure. I just tell CD I'm going to give him the old one too, because I'm taller than he is. And he's all good. That's funny. Michael Sinclair is from Texas. Rebecca, hello. Goldie from Jacksonville, Florida. Oh yeah. Good old Jacksonville. Up there in the north end of the state. Bad said, yeah, Casey is cool. Yeah, I do like Casey. She's awesome. Molly McGregor, hello there. Pasta with chicken. There you go. I haven't eaten today yet. At all. I guess I accidentally fasted. I fasted and I didn't even try. Look at that. What do you know? Now I gotta do is, when I do go down to eat, not eat something stupid. Steel 10 Adventures, hello. That's right. I do encourage anybody to go over and check out Forever Best Friends channel. Very good channel. Rebecca, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. For our best friend, we are doing a Tennessee whiskey trail for the next couple of weeks. Oh, yeah? That sounds like fun. That sounds like lots of fun. Sounds like something to report on, too, doesn't it? Oh, goodness, folks. So it's a fresh new day, fresh new week. We are fast coming up on a fresh new month. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm waiting for some, I don't want to say warmer weather. I want to say more consistent weather. How about that? That's what I'm looking for, some more consistent weather. It's been a little all over the place. So I'm looking for, I hope it stays in the 70s for a while. It's supposed to go up, I think like on Wednesday or something. It's supposed to be like 85. Not ready for all that 85 stuff yet. No, I can do without all that. 70s, staying around in there, 75, 76, don't go any over that. I'm good with that. But, yeah, I would like some more consistent weather. Mike B says, great song, Tennessee Whiskey. Real hot already in Jacksonville. Yeah, I bet it is. The full pink moon will be visible after sunset and reach its fullest point at 11:32 p.m. Eastern Time on April 26th, NASA says. According to the NASA folks. Consistently shit. I hear you, Badge. Casey is one of the most talented story editors on YouTube. I would agree with you. I think she is one of the most talented at telling a story. Again, I could listen to her tell a story all day. I could just, I mean, you know, she puts up, sometimes she'll put up one of them really long videos and I watch her from beginning to end. I just think she's a hoot. I can just listen to her. I just love her sarcasm. I love her choice of words when she uses her vocabulary. I just think she's great. And I mean, you can tell she had that newscaster background. But yeah, she's awesome. I agree there, Miss Glow. I definitely agree. Let's chase the 70s in the USA. Yeah, let's chase the 70s. I'm all for that. I can't do much chasing. My blind ass got to stick here, but I would love to. There you go. Getting some subs there. Did eat outside on my front porch tonight. Oh, yeah? I was in the shade. I really enjoyed it because there were no mosquitoes out tonight. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go out and enjoy the outside before all the bugs come out. Yes, Mayhem, Casey is a blast. Probably one of the most underrated creators. Yeah, she does deserve a lot more. Well, see what happens. You know what happens on YouTube. Once you get off track, then YouTube throws you to the side and people leave you, you know. Kids made pink cupcakes today for tonight's pink moon. Oh, that's cool. Snowbird, I think it hit at least 90. Oh man, Central Missouri. But yeah, I think Casey, you know, once she switched from the Nomad stuff and started talking about the realtor stuff and everything, then again, it didn't bother me. Like I said, I can listen to her talk and tell stories. But that's what happens here on YouTube. Once you deviate from your norm and start talking about something else, a lot of people go, they're not talking about that. And then sometimes YouTube will even take it and go, what happened? And they'll kind of toss you to the back and won't throw you out and push you out to your subs as much. The YouTube game is a hard thing to play. But yeah, it's rough. We have a goal to get 30 more friends in 30 days. Well, I hope today I can get you a little boost. Maybe not 30, but hey, even if we get you 10 out of, I'd feel happy with that. I'd be able to pat myself on the back and give myself an attaboy. So yeah, if you're shooting for 30, if I can get you 10, I'll be happy. I can't wait to see that pink supermoon tonight. And it's 80 degrees right now in northern Illinois. Spring clean the glass and closed porch. And it is now officially open. There you go. Holy crap, we got sliders with numbers tattooed on their wings. Like a half-inch huge. Damn. I like Casey Roman no matter what, but she sure can ramble on. Yes, she can. She can. But again, she holds me. I mean, she might not hold everybody's attention, but she definitely holds my attention. She is pretty funny. She's funny. She's sarcastic. She's to the point, and I just love her vocabulary. I like anybody that, unlike me, that uses words, chooses words wisely, and can just pick them out like that on the fly. And you know, I enjoy her. I really do. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good day, sir. But yeah, I'm definitely a Casey fan. But yeah, I mean, my channel struggles with different things for the same reason. I mean, it's not a big deal to me because this is just something for me to do. And if I make a couple bucks, I make a couple bucks, and that's a big bonus. But you know, you start talking about nomads, and all of a sudden you switch and start talking about vape juice, and then people go, yeah, whatever, and they don't want to hear that. And then you just go back to talking about nomads and talking about other people's channels and stuff, and then a couple people come back and they're on board, but not as many. And then you go paint a painting and, you know, get back here and paint some stuff and do other things. And then people are like, what's this? And they go. And then that one year I went with Totally Kathy, and we did a whole season of Big Brother, where we watched the live feeds and everything, and we'd come on and give updates and talk about everything. And then after that, it kind of nosedived and was back at, you know, to climb back up. But again, it's not a big, huge deal to me. It doesn't really get to me that much. It's just one of them things. And again, this is not I don't rely on the money. It's nice for that extra little bit here and there. It's not something that I have to do. So yeah, I'd like a boost too. My kind of new YouTube channel. It's under my name, Rebecca Nostrand. I'm horrible pronouncing names, but yeah, there it is. You guys can read it. If this is not allowed, you can remove this. Thanks either way. Goldie. No, anyone wants to, if you have something to plug or something, no, that's not a big deal here. I don't have a problem as long as it doesn't get overly done and gets out of hand. No, I that's part of what I do here is I point people in the direction of things that I find interesting and new channels and stuff. Diana, hello. Having supper and listening. Okay, cool. Yeah, she does say later, weirdos. Yeah. Cass has a raw sense of humor. She cuts. Oh, Casey. Yeah, she cuts through the chase. Yeah, she does. Oh, you've been watching all my vape videos? Cool. When you posted today about the fire in Arizona, I hadn't seen or been notified about BVDs. Oh, Blue Van Dan's video. The YouTube notifications are a pain in the neck. Yes, they are. They are. Do you think Nomadland getting so much attention will make a big impact on Bob Wells' channel? That's a good question. On Bob Wells' channel, it might have a little bit of an impact, but I think Bob has his channel's already pretty big. And I think anybody who's interested in the nomad life and follows the nomads and the RV life and all that stuff, I think most of the people that do that they already know who Bob is, and they're either subscribed or they're not, or they watch or they don't. Might get a few more curious folks, but with Bob's name out there with the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous and everything, and as much as he talks and as much as everybody talks about Bob, mo bang for the bucks. Hello, sir. I think he's, you know, he might get a little boost, but yeah. And I do think, give a good burp. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. What I do think, Bob definitely gotten benefits from it from those who did not know about him. Yeah. What I do think that the movie will do will bring even more attention to the lifestyle, I do believe. Those that were interested in it and kind of heard about it but really didn't know what it was, I don't know if the movie will do that good of a job of letting anybody know really what it's about. Because personally, I did a review about it. I told you what I thought about it, but I thought it was more than just a Nomad video. I thought it was more about the economic plight of folks and some other things. I don't personally, when I watched it, and I think that's a sign of a good movie, I got something different from it than other people did, but I got a couple different messages from it, but I thought overall it was more about the economic plight of America and how things go and how you could basically do everything right your entire life and the rug can get yanked out from underneath you for whatever reason, and you know, one of your alternatives is that. It wasn't a nomad movie for me anyway. So I think it will drive some people to either go look about it or find out what it's all about, the nomad life, and it's easy to do on YouTube anymore. And it might even take that stigma away, or I don't know, as kind of dark as the movie was, it might kind of make people go, yeah, well, I always thought they were a bunch of, homeless bums, and, even stamp that into their minds even more. I don't know. It's an interesting thing, but it's, again, for me, it was an interesting movie because different people took different things from it. And I think that's the sign of a good movie. And that's the other thing too. I looked at it as a movie, not a documentary. I wasn't going, oh, well, this is a documentary where they followed people around and they told their story. No, it was a written script, a made up story. It was not a documentary. It was a movie. But yeah, But that was a good question. Bob, I don't know. Like I said, Bob does get a lot of attention already. Will he even get more? He may. And that's actually something interesting to actually look into and follow up. Dale Betts. What up, Dale? As I'm rambling. The slackers here. Watch out. Yeah. I can't wait to see the parody comedy of Nomadland. Oh, yeah. Easy, badge. Easy. I found it boring and way too slow. Oh, really? I have not watched the movie yet. Oh, really? Bought the book and we'll read it first. Oh, okay. I still haven't seen it, says Carrie Joe, either. Last thing I want is they say a movie to watch. Tom's Wild and Wonderful Views. The allure of rambling. There you go. I mean, I didn't mind the movie. I thought it was an okay movie. I didn't think it was the greatest movie ever. For it to be nominated for a bazillion awards, I didn't think it was all that. I didn't think I wasted my time watching it. It was a good watch. I probably won't go back and watch it again. But yeah, it was a good movie. I never watched a movie twice, but for Nomadland, I did. I liked, and understood it much better the second time. The testimony at the end with Bob Wells was touching and sad at the same time. Yeah, there's a few movies I watch more than once. Most of them are ones from many moons ago that I watched, and then I watched again, you know, like 10 years later, and now I'm watching them again. But yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of movies twice, and this one is not one that I would. But I'm not saying it was a bad movie again. It was, you know, it was worth a watch. I'm glad I watched it. I fell asleep after the lady in the movie hollered at the guy who was interested in it. Oh, how did it end? Yeah. It wasn't award worthy. Yeah, I don't think it really was all that either. Butterbean, how you doing, Beanie? I couldn't decide if the main character was a tragic character or a liberated character. Yeah, I did enjoy it, and but yeah, when I watched it, you know, that starting out in the town where once that business closed, that was it. The town was pretty much done, you know, then going to Amazon, and then, you know, getting the van and putting everything in storage, getting the van, and then, you know, hearing about Bob, and then going, and then coming full circle back around and going back to Amazon. I thought it was well done. It was a nice story. I mean, I did like the way it went. Now, if I wouldn't be someone who watches the Nomads on YouTube and follows all these folks that I have for years, and I watched it, I probably would have got something different out of it, because I'd have been like, what is this, you know? But since I know what happens and how things are and who Bob Wells is and all these people that are similar to the characters, and there was real, you know, the real nomads in there that were part of it. But yeah, so I kind of took that whole thing about, you know, you could go to work, save, and get ready to retire, but all of a sudden, yank, it all comes out from underneath you. Now you can't pay your mortgage, and you lose your home, and you lose everything, and you have to spend your savings and all that shit, and it just goes awry. That's what I was taking out of it. Not like, oh, this is what nomads are. No, that's not what I took out from the movie at all, but it was good. I haven't seen Nomadland yet, but I have seen Zombieland 3 times. There you go. Good shit. That's funny. Susie Lulu. I just watched a movie for the second time called Gone Girl. Oh, yeah. I saw that movie. I don't think I could watch that movie again. Depressing Nomads. Hello, Pamela. I think it is a movie too. Most don't start out like the movie. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is, so they don't start out like the movie. It's Nana Cat. There she is. I follow about 20 nomads. Key all day at work, so I listen for the most part 7.5 hours a day. Oh, wow. The only movie I watched twice was Breaking Bad. But yeah, it was, you know, again, if I had no idea what this nomad life was and all these YouTubers, I would have been like, what is this? What is this? You know? But I did enjoy it. And I also said I enjoyed the, I guess enjoyed not a good word, but I kind of, it wasn't Becky, but that Becky moment for me, it brought it around. And, you know, that the lady that knew she was sick and knew she was about to meet her end and all that, and how everybody reacted when she was gone. And it just reminded me of when Becky passed and everything. And I do have, if you see that one little group of stickers up there that are kind of away from everyone else, that's my memorial wall, I guess you could say. I have Rosie and Box Truck Corey and Becky's sticker up there. They're folks from here that have passed that I had their stickers, and so I put them up away from everybody else in memoriam. Hello, Miss King. People I've seen to be pretty upbeat and digging life. I'll stick with my YouTubers. Watch many silent films. Oh, really? Numerous times. They fascinate me. Enjoy them more than talkies. Oh, that's interesting, Linda. That's funny. I watched the zombie movies last night. Stop talking. Dennis Hopper. Yeah. I saw Debbie Does Dallas more than once back in the day. Oh, shit. Yep, Rip Becky. Yes. Yeah, Becky was a trip. I liked when she was running around at the meetups, like the RTR and all that stuff. And she would, the question of the day, she would run around and ask everybody the same question. And then the next day she had another question. She'd run around and ask everybody another question. I thought that was pretty cool. It was innovative, smart, real cool idea. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. So does anybody else think that if you're not a nomad or you don't follow the nomads, like if you're just some city person that, was like, what's this nomad crap? What do you think they would have thought of the movie? Do you think they would have got the same thing as, people like me? I'm not a nomad, but I've been watching them for years and I follow so many and other nomads. Do you think that those folks would be getting something totally different out of it? Get her done. I am vaping a juice I made. It is I call it the Lucky Midget. It's Lucky Charms. Tastes like Lucky Charms. Pretty good. I think living out in the desert here for 11 years, all I can take in my RV out of Quartzsite is about 4 days without a shower. Don't know how others do the baby wipe life. Yeah. Misty Wood said, who was Becky? Becky was a nomad. She lived in a van. She had cancer and was out. Every once in a while she would disappear. Some people that she was camping with would say Becky went to the hospital to get some treatments and stuff, and yeah, she passed. I don't know. I'm horrible with time, and especially since the pandemic hit, I really lost track of time. But I don't know how long it's been now. What, a year, 2 years, a year and a half? I don't know how long it's been since she passed. But yeah, she had a channel and hung out with Caravan Carolyn and all that group of people. Yeah, she was a real cool lady. Real cool. Yeah, a little bit of nicotine, yes. Get her done. I think they would think most nomads are living miserable lives. Yeah, I think you're right. Like I said, I bet some people would go, yeah, see, I knew they were a bunch of homeless bums. And someone would say, man, that's pretty sad. But yeah, I think you're right. It was a pretty dark side of a movie. But again, I did hear some of the nomads say, Butterbean says about 2 years, I think. Yeah, I'm so lost with time. Get her done. I live off grid. I know. Sponge bass. Thanks for answering my question. Hey, no problem. Yes, it is magically delicious, Dale. It is. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Rebecca. Yes, she was real close to Wandering Jimmy. You're correct. Yeah, those two would often break off from the tribe and go off by themselves and go hang out. Yes, they were very close. Oh, what was I saying? There, I lost my train of thought. Short train. Yeah. As technology grows, it makes sense that some would find peace in the nomad life. Back to basics. Yeah, some people do try to get away from all this madness. I don't think Jimmy ever got over her passing. Yeah, he did take it pretty rough, but understandably. I know I was saying something about the damn movie. My question is, what are all the aging nomads who have sold everything going to do when they can't drive anymore or live alone? Yeah, I often think of that. I often think of like the younger folks, 30s and 40s that are out here doing it. And not all of them, but there are too many that don't work. They just rely on, I hold a camera in one hand, making videos, and hold my other hand out to get donations. And when they get to, 60, 65 and all that other stuff, and they don't have any retirement, no savings, no nothing. And when they get, like you said, when they get to that age where, they can't just jump up and down and in and out and do everything. And, the old knees are creaking and the hips are hurting, and to climb up on the roof to clean off solar panels or do whatever just ain't happening anymore, and you don't have any damn money. I always wonder what they're going to do, because a lot of them are not preparing for it. There are some like the Less Junk, More Journeys and the Keeping Your Daydream that they own properties and rent properties, so they have income and they work remotely. They're on the computer. They always have to have connections so they can keep working. So they do have money, but there's a lot of them that are just, sitting around in the desert, listen to the Bob saying this is free, cheap, and easy, sell everything and come out here and, park next to Bob, but don't film me because only Bob can make money off the Bob. And, they go out there and they're young and they're not preparing. They're not saving for when they get old, because they think, and I did too when I was younger, I knew everything. And you can run and jump and fix my own stuff. I can do it. And one day you're going to go, fucking just holding a wrench is going to hurt. And I often wonder what's going to happen to these folks. And that's one of the things that I considered when I was thinking about going and getting an RV and doing it, because, I am going blind and almost blind. So I wanted to go travel and see things while I could still see. But then when you watch and you see some of these things, and my wife, she's not in the tip-top condition anymore. We're getting old, and things, like I said, they start aching and everything. I was like, no, I just can't see me. Mods, can someone do the demonic thing? Get them going, please. Make them go bye-byes. I just couldn't see myself out there and having something major go wrong and have my blind ass and my wife and staying along some highway or out in the middle of the desert on some road going, how do we fix this shit? It was just like, no, I don't know. That's what kept me home. Now, if I could afford to have one and go take off and go for a month or so and be able to come back home, but to sell everything and move into one of those things full time, no, not in my plan. Some nomads have full-time work at home jobs. It's time to fill up the 401k. Yeah, you got that right. The only reason why I have followed the nomads for years now is because my house got blown away from the hurricane and I had to live without power, no water, etc. Alligators and water moccasins. Yeah. That's why I ask about your vape. I'm Canadian. I'm using my pipe. Sorry to hear of your friend. Dang. Got to run. Hopefully you'll still on upon return. Thanks for live. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Get her done. Yeah, I probably won't be in here too much longer, but I'm here. I'm around. I'm on. Thanks for popping in now. I'm 55. I'm spending now. Lost my brother, father, stepson, and now son of an old girlfriend. Life is fleeting. Fuck that. Yeah. I hear you. That's what we do. Park the RV at home and take it out when we feel like it. Best for us. Yeah. Like I said, if I could afford to do that, I definitely would. I sure would. But when you fake being blind so you can suck the government dry, because I'm getting so rich by faking being blind. But yeah, I would love to. I would love to be able to, take off and have an RV. But even I couldn't park it out here. I'd have to pay to have it stored someplace, which would be too much money. Plus just the payment and the insurance on that thing. And then to fill it with gas and still pay the bills here and to be running around. I don't think I could do it. But if I could, I definitely would. I would take off for a month or two and then come home and, oh, hell yeah. For sure. But to, give up everything to move in one full time, that's just not this old blind guy's thing. We go out in our fifth wheel, but I will never sell our house. Go for 3 months and come back home. Yep, there you go. I keep looking at the Class C motorhome. Just seems to be good middle ground. Yeah. That's the other thing. When you're trying to figure all this stuff out, you get so much advice, and then you start thinking and you go, okay, well, if you get a tow behind, that's good, because if it breaks, you can put it in the shop and you still got your truck and you can still drive around and do whatever. But then you got to stop, you got to unhook, you got to get out. If you can't just go back to go to the bathroom or cook or anything and all that other shit. So you go, well, let me get a Class A or a Class C. Because then I can just walk back and I can go to the bathroom. I can get something out of the refrigerator. I can do this and this. I don't have to go out in the weather or out in the night or out in neighborhoods I don't want to be at, or whatever. I don't have to go out. I can just walk back. But then if it breaks down, now your house is in the shop for God knows how long. So there's that thing you got to weigh. And then there's the old and the new. The new ones are junk. And then you got to spend the first year fixing all the bugs and sitting in the shop waiting for them to fix everything, even though it's brand new. So they say wait for somebody else to buy it and wait for them to get tired of it after a year or two and sell the thing. And they got all the work, the bugs worked out and all the warranty work's done and everything's working now. So now you can go buy it. But how is it treated? Is it a piece of junk? Are you going to is it going to nickel and dime you to death? So yeah, you got all these things flying through your head and you're like, screw it, I'll stay home. I bought mine with 401k money when I retired. Otherwise, could not do it. Yeah. Yeah, my retirement plan kind of got shot to shit when the eyes went before retirement age got here. I think as long as I have a secure home base, it's great to travel. Always have AAA for RV and emergency fund and my generator to dry my hair. That's right. Got to have priorities there, right? One of my friends got a 2021 Class C. Oh, wow. It's beautiful, but I looked up the price more than I paid for the house. Yeah, that's the other thing. And headed out in mid-May for 3 months to continue my bus build in the... Oh, cool. TV2 Live. Hey, what's up? I was just going to say that, Glow. I noticed that I don't know if it was the pandemic or what, but a lot of the folks that were full-time in it, and, those folks that sold everything and did everything, were like, let me at least get a hunk of land. If I don't buy a house somewhere, let me at least buy a hunk of land. So a lot of them are not scrambling, but they're actually looking into buying land and buying houses and stuff, which I think is a smart move. If they can afford it, I think it's a really smart move, because once it was like travel restrictions and this and lockdowns and nothing was open. And so even if you were traveling around, you weren't going anywhere. You were just driving around. And then the RV parks were like, nope, we're closed. And, if you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out, and this and that. So I think a lot of them went, I'm going to need a place to go if shit gets, if the shit hits the fan again. I want a place to be able to go and call my own. And I think it was a good choice for a lot. And even if, you know, people think that Nomadic Fanatic was dumb for doing what he did with his little storage unit that he would call it, with all his pinball machines and his Mickey stuff. Still, you know, he put all those hookups. So even if he does stay in the RV, he can at least pull up next to the house, plug in, have water and everything, and still live like he's in a house. And if he wanted to, he could always get rid of everything that's in there and live in the house. But yeah, anything like that I think is a smart idea right now. Got legal at Podcan. All that's way out of my price range. Yeah. I guess I should stay content sleeping in the back of my SUV. There you go. Having Copilot to help drive is a plus as well. Gotta look for one of those myself. Yeah, and see, that's the other thing. If the wife and I would do this, she drives. That's it. I can't drive. So yeah, it's all up to her. So it's not like, oh, well, you drive for, 4 hours and I'll drive for 4 hours. Nope, it's whenever you're done, we're done. That's where we're stopping, I started out with vans in the 70s and 80s. Went to a trailer for 5 years, and now that I'm old, got a more comfortable small Class A. Nice. Yeah, we were looking at the Vegas, the little Thor Vegas, little Class A's. We were looking at Class C's. I walked into a couple of the fifth wheels and looked at them, and I was like, damn, these things are bigger than some of my apartments I've had. We even got to go upstairs to the master bedroom. And then when I seen the price of the truck that I got to go get to pull a fifth wheel, I was like, yeah, forget that. Eric doesn't have room in his house for too much more. It's full of memorabilia and video games. That is true. But yeah, but like I said, he was smart. He put all them hookups from the house. So when he pulls the RV outside beside the house, he can hook it up to water and electricity and all that good stuff. So he's kind of set. I'd like a hunk of land, buy a pre-made cabin or a construction trailer or a shed. No permits and inspections. Hey, there you go. Hey, what's up, Nomadic Adventures? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, even what like what Glow said, even what Aj and them did. Found that big hunk of land and they kind of split it up. Like, what was it? 2 or 3 people bought different hunks of it. And yeah, and then she got out there and she got them containers and plunked down. And then there's people staying there when she's not there. So they're kind of keeping an eye on things. But it's a place to call home. It's a place to go to. Even if you are still boondocking there, it's still your little hunk, So yeah, I think it's a smart move. I'm not bad. I got on here. I did a little rundown, little review, little what's happening on YouTube thing, and then just been chatting. People keep coming in and talking, so I keep talking. I would like to build out a container. Could be done pretty cheaply. Yeah. And they're easily modified. I mean, they're thick. They're a lot tougher than an RV is. I know that for sure. But if you wanted to even put 2 or 3 together, to cut through and make doorways and stuff and put windows and stuff in, it's not that awfully hard. My first vehicle was a 76 Dodge van. Desert painting on the side. Oh yeah, the good old van, yeah, with the paintings. Since meeting some of you folks last year at 51, I'm looking for an older Dodge van transform. Yeah, nice. What up, Ox? Let's see. A container would do great in the wind and dust of air. Yeah, it would. Them containers are built pretty good. They are. I used to work for Fruhop. I didn't build containers, but I build trailers for tractor trailers. And the containers are, the walls on them things are a lot heavier than even the trailers are. And with the lift pads and everything, all the lift points for them big things to put them on and off, because they pull them off a flatbed truck and they put them on trains and boats and all kinds of other shit. So they're called lift pads, and them things are tough. They can take a lot of abuse. They really can. Old Stoner, what's up? Owning a little piece of ground is always a good idea. Yep, I agree. Hey, what's up, Ron? How you doing, man? I think brand new ones are around $5,000 and used containers are around $3,000. Yeah. I watched a couple of videos I was watching a while back. I found one of those rabbit holes, and there was a guy who dug a big hole and buried one and then stacked one on top of it and then put one beside it. So he actually had one underground and two up above ground, and a lot of living space in there, man. Once he hooked them all together and got electricity and stuff to them, man, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And he was even talking about how the one in the ground, it stays at constant temperature pretty much all the time. I was like, that's awesome. Had a 71 Tradesman 100 as my first. Loved it. Awesome. The price of containers are going through the roof. A guy I know here picks them up, brings them back here. They're starting at 42, go to 6. Yeah, see, that's the one thing, man. Once these things, catch on, they start jacking the price up. That's just like the RVs now. I mean, they're so in demand. I mean, everybody wants one. They can't keep up with the demand, and then now they can't get the supplies that they need, so they're starting to cut corners. And them things ain't built the greatest to begin with, but again, they're not built for full-time living. They're RVs, recreational vehicles, meant for an occasional weekend here and there, and then every once in a while, a week or two. But yeah, they're not built to live in. And even the ones that they do say are full-time ready, and what does that mean? That means there's a heater in the bays, and there's a plug so you can plug your solar system right into it. That's pretty much it. And then the 4 seasons, yeah, whatever. I don't think those 4 seasons are really 4 seasons. Would they let you put a tiny community on your land? Tiny home community on your land. I know Wisconsin has some archaic rules about square footage requirement. Yeah, they do here too, Carrie Joe. And that's what I find funny is that they'll sell you a tiny home around here. So if you go out and buy one, then you go, well, I bought this little acre of land over here, and they go, you can't put that there. Well, why not? It's my land. Well, yeah, but it has to be, just like you said, Carrie Joe, has to be so much of a square footage, has to meet that requirement. Your little shoebox doesn't. You can't put that here. Now, if you build a house, you could put that out back as a shed or a playroom, but you can't put that here. So now somebody bought this thing, got it all built for them, and they have nowhere to put it. I hear about that a lot. And there were some folks around here that did that. So yeah, you got to find some place first and make sure you're allowed. The box container would be good in Florida when the hurricane hit hard. I often thought about putting one in my backyard. Yeah, they get dropped a lot and everything, and the stuff inside gets beat up, but they get a little dented and stuff. But so I could imagine if you just plunk one down on the ground, and it's not going to get too beat up, because I've seen them drop them a lot of times. Land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts. Scarlett O'Hara. Very cool. like an earthquake. Yeah, yep. When you got an RV, that's what it's like. That needs to change the world. There would be less homeless. I think so too. Yeah, some of the rules are kind of dumb, but what are you going to do? Got to vote for the right people, I guess, and hope they do what they say they're going to. I knew one gal who had a tiny house in there. What's the campground? Marseilles, Illinois. She's no longer there. She moved to Georgia, someplace. She had a tiny house channel. You don't follow too much of the tiny house stuff or the preppers or any of that stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. The RVers are enough for me. Tiny Dreamer. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I ever heard of that. Michigan has terrible restrictive land laws. Yeah, there's a lot of places. I mean, there are places here in the state, but once you get close to cities and stuff, you got to get kind of out away before you can, plunk it on your land. But yeah, when you get, like I said, once you start getting close to anything, they're like, no, my land is recreational. My dad had a trailer on it. The county said I could build if I'd like, but it is recreational. Huh. Great life. Have to go get tomorrow's video finished up. Well, thank you for popping by. I really enjoyed your interaction. It was very nice. I did enjoy your questions and the chat we had back and forth. So I hope to see you again there. Glorious Life on Wheels. I am going to get out of here myself. I've been on here long enough. Carrie Joe's leaving. Yeah, it is time. I've been on here. I'm getting hungry too. It's an hour and a half I've been on here. And it was a good stream. It was a good little interaction. I enjoyed everybody's contributions. I think we had a good little chat here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I want to take a moment to thank all my members. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you supporting my channel. I do have fun. It's a blast. And I do know that time is precious. Time is short. We only have a little bit here on this rock we live on, hurtling through space. So I appreciate you taking a little bit of your time to hang out with me and chit chat about this and that. So until next time.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it. How's that one?
What we do here is go back.